Hey everyone, welcome in. We're going to pick up where we left off. And so far, I think the only mission I have left is clearing out the ZA Infinite Royale. Infinite ZA Royale. Got the map. Yeah, that's the only one showing. So I'll just work through catching some Pokemon, doing some battles, and see if we can't keep moving through this. I'm going to try to get this Charizard. Or Charmander, because I'm still working through that. I have everything else in here, except for that. So we'll try to get Charizard. A new day is dawning. There's Bulbasaur. Yeah, I should have went and done that in Battle Zone. Hey, Jimmy. Welcome in. Make sure to like the stream if you don't mind. Anything fun or interesting happening in your day? Oh, an Alpha Absol maybe? Thank you, Jimmy. Oh man, I wanted that. Yeah, I went to mass at about 12:15 today. It was a good mass. Are you playing any interesting games, Jimmy? I'm just trying to wrap this up with the Infinite ZA Royale. See if there's any other missions after it. And then probably start playing Metroid Prime 4. I didn't expect that Mega Horn to win in one hit. Okay, you haven't found anything yet. There's a lot of good games out this year. And I mean games from past years. I've got a stack of games that I've beaten that I want to start making scripts for so I can make videos. I was working on that a little bit over the weekend. There's a bunch of games I've played and beaten already on the Switch. And then there's a bunch I still need to work through. Do you have a favorite video game? Or like favorite series maybe? I'll keep looking for a Charizard or for a Charmander for a little bit more. And then I may take a break from that and go to another wild zone and see if we can find something. Lego games are pretty fun. I mean, I've not played a whole lot of them. Really, I've only played the Harry Potter one. And then, trying to think if I've played other ones. Oh, there's Charmander. I feel like I've played some in the past, but I can't even think of what they would be. But I know for sure I played the Harry Potter one. Yes. We did it. We did it. Finally got Charmander, and now we got every Pokemon in Wild Zone 20. I feel super accomplished. That took forever. Alright, let's go ahead and evolve him. Might end up replacing Houndoom with him. Excuse me, had to blow my nose there. Alright, so we got Charmeleon, and then straight to Charizard. That's a good thing about getting a Pokemon in Wild Zone 20, because they're all super high level, so they can evolve just straight through. Awesome. And now I can go get the Mega Evolution Stones, and we can Mega Evolve Charizard. A while ago, I bought my daughter a Pokemon book, and we were looking at it yesterday, and it actually lists the Mega Evolutions for these Pokemon, which I did not know. And she was showing me Charizard's Mega Evolutions, and they're awesome. He actually has two. One is called X and one is called Y. And I think this Legends game, Legends EA, is like the Legends version of Pokemon X and Y. Because it has the same legendary Pokemon and that kind of thing. I didn't play X and Y, so I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I'm going to buy some more Pokeballs. I'll sell some stuff first, maybe. I didn't see anything that I could sell. Okay, it didn't actually change. I thought it did. There we go. Oh, that's awesome that you got some fresh farm eggs. So my understanding is if you get eggs just straight from a farm like that and they've not been cleaned, you can just let them sit out on your counter, which is wild. You know, growing up just buying eggs at the store all the time. But apparently it's, you know, standard in a lot of other countries. I'm gonna buy a couple more full restores. I can only get 4. Alright. Oh my goodness. I thought I was buying those. I just sold them. That's a mess. Okay. Well, I just sold 10 of my max potions because I thought I was buying 10. Alright. Alright. Jimmy, have you ever played any of the Tomb Raider games? Either the old ones or like the new trilogy they've made recently? I've been thinking about going back and playing the old games. Because my dad really liked them. You know, my dad's passed away, so I just thought, like, maybe it'd be good to play them and kind of, I don't know, remember some of that. Let's go over to 17, see if we can catch these other 2 Pokemon. I think this is the one where all those lions are up top, the Pyroars, and they just absolutely demolished me. Yeah, see? They got me again. There's just so many of them, and they're attacking all together. And they're not even, like, going after my Pokemon. They're going, like, directly after my character. Yeah, the gameplay for the Tomb Raider, the old Tomb Raider games are a little stiff. Yeah, you're right. let's see if we can get in here and not get destroyed. Come on, man. Oh, well, this is one of the ones I need. Okay, sweet. Got him. Okay. Yep, so now we just need a Skarmory. That's Digger's B, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Alright, Jimmy says, I really liked all of the Uncharted games. The new Tomb Raider played a lot like that series. I haven't played the Uncharted games. I know people really like them, but I just didn't get around to playing them. Come on. Try to catch you again. Cool. Alright, last time I was here looking for a Skarmory, he was up top. So we'll climb up here and see if we can find him. There it is. Come on. Oh, man. That's going to be a bit challenging, maybe. Okay. Maybe I can get him with Charizard. Try a Dark Pulse. I'm not really using Beltal very much. Catch Skarmory. Oh, man. Didn't get it. That is a bit of a pain. There's only the one that was flying around. You know what? I'm gonna level up Charizard. I think I will keep him in my party. $73. All right, that's not too bad. Just right off the bat, went up 20 levels. Pretty good. We'll keep looking for a Skarmory. Maybe we can get one pretty soon. I think I need to get more of these purple screws, or they're the purple Pokeballs, but they're the colorful screws. If I get some more of those, then we can get another level of the Canary plush doll. The one where I can have a higher chance of catching Pokemon. I think that will help with going to these wild zones and trying to get the last of the Pokemon that I haven't caught yet. That's really cool, Jimmy. So, like, what would you classify as, like, classic rock? Because I've listened to, you know, some rock music, but I don't know necessarily, like, the different genres of classic rock and, or, like, of rock, and what is classic versus not classic. There's one colorful screw. There's one on top of that building, so I need to figure out how to get over there. Okay, there's a bridge. So there may be a elevator over here. Okay, there is one. What's happening here? It just automatically took me into this. Oh, hey, Mark. Sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand, will you? This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's not possible, and now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle. All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say that's impossible. Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that? I don't want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. This guy's being unreasonable. I'll whip you into shape, both of you. I came to Lumios to join the ZA Royale. If I can't take out two upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. This guy doesn't know that I won the ZA Royale. Doesn't seem like anything will get through to him, so come on, battle him with me. Jimmy, are you a Stranger Things fan? Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me. And now, here we are. Okay, I didn't realize that was the girl from the beginning of the game. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out. Okay, yeah, that's a funny response. 60s, 70s, and 80s rock music. Some 80s rock music. Okay. I have to do some research. I like listening to music, but I don't know, like, a lot about it. When I was going through school, I never took a music class, which is not typical. A lot of people will take music in, like, elementary school. But I moved around a lot. So when I was leaving a school, they were getting ready to start music, and the school I ended up at had just finished it, so I never had music. Okay, you've seen all except for the recent one. Yeah, the new season did just come out, like, at Thanksgiving, and it has 4 episodes, which I've already watched. I watched them over the weekend and finished yesterday. They are really long episodes, so, like, most of them are an hour or an hour plus. And then more episodes are going to come out on Christmas. And I think maybe on New Year's. The New Year's one I'm not 100% sure on, but, like, on Netflix it says the new episodes will come out on December 25th. It's pretty good. So I would check it out for sure. I would say they are going kind of an interesting route with this season in terms of like some of the storylines. But overall, it was like very good. I would have focused on some different elements if I was telling the story, but I'm not a screenwriter or director, so we'll see how it turns out. It'll be hard to like finish the show and it not be bad. I feel like a lot of shows just don't end well typically. There are a couple shows that I've seen where I'm like, okay, that's like a solid ending to this big, time thing that we've been on. Like I feel like Big Bang Theory had a good ending. And I did appreciate that they also just had the same theme song throughout the whole thing. I don't know, that was just kind of like a cool thing that like not every show does. Charizard next to Pancham just looks so menacing. Hippowdon? Okay, let's switch. Man, Pancham's getting destroyed. Obama Snow. Go with Charizard. Very good. I had no idea that Lumio City's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the Zia Royale. Once we've done some sightseeing, we're heading home. Carry my Aggron, he says. Sheesh, if he'd just been reasonable, we'd have been happy to show him around. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I went through a breakup in college, and I went to Walmart and ended up buying 5 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, and I had never watched it. I was there. I'm like, this looks good. I bought 5 seasons and just sat in my dorm room and watched The Big Bang Theory and ate Chinese food for like dinner the whole week. Like I went to classes and stuff, but after that I was just watching The Big Bang Theory and eating Chinese food because I didn't want to go to the cafeteria and see my ex-girlfriend at that time. Thanks, Mark. You really helped. I appreciate you lending us a hand even after we kind of took your bag. And I do kind of owe you. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag back then gave me an idea. So I started a business showing tourists around Lumios while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't. Hey, you're late. Is everything okay? Andre? Yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the ZA Royale. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon battle in Lumios was against me. Okay, see you later. I hope we meet again. Alright, got some food, some lemonade. Need to see how I get this Holovator up and running. This Holovator's refusing to work. Maybe it's not getting enough power. I bet a good blast from an extra shocking move would get it up and running. If only I had a Zaptastic Pokemon like Kanara's Electros. Sounds like a job for Ampharos. Let's do it. Okay, yeah. I definitely want to get into Star Trek more. I watched like the new movies when they were coming out, but I've not really like ever watched the show. And I have a couple of friends who are just like diehard Star Trek fans. One of them was wearing a Star Trek jacket today that had his name on it, like printed on it. So a couple of them are like serious fans. Whoa, the Holovator's working. It must be because you hit it with the Zaptastic move. I was in a real bind since I didn't know how I'd provide that power. Guess my work here is done. Well, go on. If you want to use the Holovator, it's all yours. Got some Mega Shards. Okay. Just doing the conversation again. Weird. Okay, I thought I was going to do it again. I'm like, maybe the game's messed up. Get that. Okay. I'll do some exploring, but I want to go get that colorful screw over here. Alright, I want to go back up and over again. There are a couple of Pokeballs over here. And then I think I can jump off and glide. And then I can get that yellow Pokeball over there. Wait, did I miss? I thought there was a red one over here. There it is. Okay, a netball. I try to get as much stuff as I can because you can find a lot of things you can sell or, you know, helpful things like more, you know, experience candies and things like that. I don't know. Maybe I can talk Michael into doing a Zelda stream with me sometime. Just having a good time. Cutting up. Okay, so we finished 17, didn't we? Oh, no. What do we have? Oh, the Skarmory still. I forgot we beat it, but did not catch it. Let's heal up for Alligator real quick. Okay, starting with the original Star Trek. Is original William Shatner or was it Picard? Which I guess his name is Patrick Stewart. These things are back, yeah. We're just gonna go straight to the big guy. Goodness. Okay, I think it turned to night. I was like, did I pass out? What's going on? Now all those Pokemon are going to be like back to normal. Yep, and they're sleeping. Okay, Skarmory. Might be able to sneak past them. Granted, I could probably just beat him right now. Let's do that. Get some experience. Yeah. Got them all. Oh, this guy's out here. Lampent. Dragon Rush. Aw, come on. That curse move is so lame. Okay, fire spin missed. Oh, I should have used a dusk ball. Ah, come on, man. That's just such a pain. And there's only one every time I come over here. I wonder how I can get over to that building. Well, let's go do some battles. Maybe we can get some points so we can do this battle. Oh, that person's gonna come around and see me. Yep. Another Skarmory. Rub salt in the wound. Delibird. Did not take long. All right. 12,500. I don't know what. I can never remember what Gardevoir is. Psychic Fairy. What is strong against that? Dark? Maybe. Been challenged and caught unaware. Oblivion Wing, that's a pretty sweet move. Alakazam. Alakazam is weak against dark moves. Got him. Velta almost lost though. Oh, I've got to sneak up and do the flying moves. I didn't notice that. I thought it was just use them. That's a pain. Because I thought I was about to have two of them marked out. Sneak up, immediately knock out, use super. No. Wait, hold on. Yeah, switch out this. Need to get those 4,000 points. Alright, so. Nailed it. That should be super effective and a sneak attack. Yeah, we got one of both. So we're making our way. There's a Houndoom. Alright, see if we can sneak up on this guy. I guess this is not like Assassin's Creed where it's like if I'm in a bush, they can't see me. Because they seem to see me. Go Goat. Shoot Charizard. Nailed it. Alright, getting our points up. Working toward... Oh, there's a person right there. Vanillux. Through the building. We'll take it. Garbodor. Oh, he's gonna explode. I feel like every time I fight a Garbodor, it's blowing itself up, trying to take me out. Oh, I don't think I've seen that thing Mega Evolve yet. Looks like a sucked on Jawbreaker. Welcome into the chat. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Oh. Guy was looking right at me. Stunfisk. I fought a Alpha Steelix the other day, but did not catch it, and I was a little upset about that. Oh man. Dig. Let me go ahead and revive Charizard. Oh, one hit from a water move. Did not anticipate that. Land hits with fire types. Should be pretty easy. Oh, that's outside of the battle zone. Let's heal up Charizard a bit. So for the new person into the stream, what I'm working on right now is the Infinite ZA Royale. So I'm just trying to finish up the game, and that's what I'm working towards. So I need to get challenge points from the battles, and then I'll be able to go and fight the next person in the ZA Royale. And just while I'm working toward that goal, I'm trying to go to the different wild zones and catch the Pokemon I don't have. That way I can fill up the Pokedex. And I'm doing some side quests as I go. I might need to change Charizard's attacks. Pangoro. Didn't know Pangoro had an outrage move. Sweet. Totally forgot about the fire attacks. Okay, let me look at his moves. Because I think he, yeah, air slash. So I'll switch that with the slash move. That way I have a flying type move that I can use. Dragon Claw. Using Dragon Rush, that's 100. Okay. Dragon Breath. 60. Okay. Fire Blast. Yeah, maybe switching out Fire Blast for Fire Spin would be good. Flare Blitz. This also damages me. Not really a fan of that. Yeah, I'll switch out Fire Blast for Fire Spin and Dragon Rush. That seems to be the strongest dragon move I have currently. So I'll leave it at that. But that should be good. And let's heal up. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I just used all of these. I'm glad to have some back. I may use them on Charizard. We'll see. Not seeing anybody. May need to climb back up to the top. Nope. Slow and steady. Air slash. There we go. Absol. Alrighty. See, Fire Blast. Yep, good call. The Fire Spin move is good because it will burn them sometimes, most of the time. Alright, we'll keep working through here. I'm not using a ghost person right now. Oh. I panicked. Panicked and hit the A button instead of Y. Houndoom. Dragon Rush. Air Slash. Hey, Air Slash move is pretty good. So close. Just gotta keep working through these challenges so I can get more points. Oh no. Gotta move quick. I can do 2 more battles where I attack first, that'll be good. There's one. Resurrade. Oh, it's not letting me look at the person. There we go. The vigilante Pokemon. Just kidding. Alright, let's find somebody. Oh. Seal Charizard up really quick. Alright. Bound to be somebody somewhere. Yep. Heliolisk. Something like that. Oh! Oh no. Ah, come on. Thunder. It's going to be super effective. Close. Very close. Noivern. Let me go ahead and heal Charizard. I'll just do one until after the battle. Wow. It's got 1 HP. Alright. I think one more battle. We could have this finished. Even if we don't get the sneak attack. There's a Garbodor. Oh, Gengar. Got him one hit. Surprise. Sableye. Hold on. Got it. That should be up to 50,000. Yep. Got it. We've got our challengers ticket, everyone. Alright, so let's go to a Poke Center, heal up, and then we will try to go to the Stone Emporium and buy the Charizard Mega Evolution Stones. I at least want to get X, which I think is a Dragon type. But I'll get Y if I can get them both as well. I think I'm good right there. Alright, so I need to pin the Stone Emporium. I think it's like right next door, but so I don't get lost. Okay. There we go. Yes, so I can buy X and Y. I can buy Blastoise too. I could buy all 3 of these, but then I barely got any money. Do I want to do that? Meganiumite. Blastoisanite. I wonder if Blastoise would be better than Feraligatr. Feraligator's pretty cool. I'll hold off on getting the other ones. But let's go ahead and equip Charizard with... Oh, don't want to use it. I want to give it. There we go. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. What does Mabel want? Oh, okay. I got Giga Impact. Well, the bottle counts for. Certain people are delighted to be given one of these. Shiny Charm at level 50. So we're making our way. Master Ball? Come on. That'll be good. Extra large experience candies. We're making our way. Yeah. These two, from what? I don't know if this is accurate, but my daughter said that Xerneas and Yveltal cannot Mega Evolve. And so far, I've not seen a stone for them, so that's probably the case. But it would be nice if they could. I may have to switch them out for some other Pokemon that can. All right, let's check the map. Yeah, let's go do this Mega Battle. See who we... I think it already told me who I'm supposed to fight. I think it's Grizel, maybe? Let's save it first. If it's Grizel, then I can just use for Alligator the whole time. Oh, it's not. It's Lita. Well, from what I remember, she has mainly water Pokemon. So Ampharos will have to do. I may need to look at getting a stronger electric Pokemon, but I've used Ampharos most of the time. Oh, you know what? I should have used... Not used, but I should have brought out Venusaur. Just as backup. Vanillux. Alright, back to Charizard. Alright, so far so good. Emolga. Oh yeah, maybe I should switch. Goodness. Cannot believe that thing beats my Charizard. It's crazy business. Alright. Vaporeon. Cool, cool. Alright. Starmie should be her last one. Yes. So we'll Mega Evolve Ampharos and fight on. I don't know why, but I just had the thought of like Starmie just now looking like one of the putty from Power Rangers. I know they were gray, but just like that stance and just like the thing on the chest made me think of Power Rangers. I didn't even have to Mega Evolve. My Pokemon are pretty high level though. Congratulations, you've now claimed victory in 3 reward matches. Here's your reward. A big nugget. I think that's like 20,000. So I will definitely be selling that. Who's the next person I have to fight? Oh, does it not tell me until I have a ticket? That's the thing. I want to be able to pick the Pokemon that I'm going to use when I go into those battles. And if I don't know ahead of time, then it's just like, hopefully you have the right Pokemon in your party. That's why I try to have a balanced one. And I had Venusaur in here before I caught Xerneas. And I had... Who's the other one I had in here? Look at my boxes. So I had Houndoom in here before I got Charizard. And then... I didn't realize it. Okay, I've got a level 64 Raichu. Might switch Raichu out with Ampharos. I don't know about that. I'll think about it. Who did I have in here? Gudra would be pretty sweet. None of these Pokemon I had in my party, so these are just Pokemon I caught. I had Venusaur, like I said. But other than that, who did I have? I didn't realize I had Gengar. Nice. I've been playing through the whole game with the same Pokemon, mainly. Oh, Absol. That's who it was. Absol with the Mega Evolution Stone. I should move Absol. That way I can kind of keep them together. Oh, let's move Venusaur. That looks good. Okay, that's an Alpha Dragonite. I caught a lot of these high-level alphas in Wild Zone 20. So if I wanted to level them up and use them in my party, that might actually be a good one as well. I think for now, I'll keep my team as is, but I may switch out those legendaries back for Venusaur. Absol's kind of weak, or at least that's my thought. Maybe I just don't have it like built out the proper way. But right now in my head, Absol is not the strongest Pokemon to have in my party. Alright, I need more money. Because I bought both of Charizard's Mega Evolution Stones. That was 200,000. Okay, let's pick a place to go. I want the Skarmory, so I'm going to try this one more time, and then if I don't get it, then I'll just work on the other ones until I have to go back to 17. Coming here at night's better, because then all the lions are asleep. But that's all right. There we go. All right, got them all. Coming into this pride of lions is tough. Because they all just attack you at the same time. Alright, let's hope I can get this Skarmory and be done with this Wild Zone. What is Mawil's status? It'll be easier for me to find it in here versus looking in the Pokedex because I don't know what number it is. I know I've got this thing several times. Why am I not seeing it? I know I've caught this thing. Or at least I thought I did. There it is. Steel and Fairy. So you think fire is going to be super effective. Okay, it is. It seemed last time it wasn't doing hardly any damage. Come on, Skarmory. Bring it. Bring the heat. Come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. So we've completed Wild Zone 17. There are 2 left that I need to complete. 18 and 16. All right, let's go to 16. Oh, goodness. This one, I just haven't been able to even find the Pokemon. All right, let's go in here and see what's what. Yeah, there's a billion phalanx in here. And then the other Pokemon I need to catch, nowhere to be found. Hydro Pump takes so long to use. I need it to be much faster. Alright, yeah, see? Star, I guess that's Star Me. Could be Star You. Looks like Star Me. And then whatever this floating green thing is called. Metajam. Should bring out Xerneas. Moonblast. Super effective. Flaffy, what are you doing? He's dig. One attack? No. Sturdy. Alright, catch me an alpha. Boom. Okay, so there's Flaffy and Metachamp. See, this thing, a fountain, that's the thing I need to catch. That, and yeah, the water Pokemon. I've just never even seen those Pokemon here. Oh, there's a Froakie up top. I've already got it though. I don't know if it only comes out at night or if you have to have some kind of special circumstance or what it is, but I've just never found these other 2 Pokemon. I've not even seen them here. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I'm like, is there another part to this wild zone? Like, is there something underground? Some hidden thing? I don't know. See if there's any buttons or something to press. Trash can. There's the fountain. Garchomp is a beast. Just one Dragon Claw move and they're gone. Another Phalanx for the 15th time. And maybe, and they just keep coming back too. It's like, I beat you over and over and over again. One thing I do like about the Legends games that's really nice is that your moves just always are available. There's the timer, but you don't have like, oh, you can do this move 15 times, and then you need to go to the Poké Center to heal up and be able to use it again, or like use an item to restore those numbers. I think that is a nice little change. Like, maybe I need to come here at night. Perhaps. I'm wondering if I beat every Pokemon in here right now, if new ones will come that are different. That Froakie. Get him, get him, get him. Man, maybe I need to just catch it. Use like a quick ball. We'll try that. Walk around. Not seeing anything. Blue flowers. Does not seem to be a single Pokemon in here. Is Froakie back? What do I need to do to make this thing come back? Come on, Froakie. I feel like I'm hearing Pokemon noises. But is that just the Pokemon outside of the wild zones? Is it Garchomp? I can't tell. Oh, there's one. Okay, they're all kind of materializing again. Come on, Garchomp. Well, they don't seem to be. Oh, I was gonna say they don't seem to be in here. I was getting ready to leave, but I'll fight this Ampharos real quick. Let's get some experience. And we will go back to 18 here. Well, not back to, I've not been here today, but we'll come over to 18 and see if we can find what we're looking for. Yeah, no problem, 78. I'm glad you can make it in. This is your first time catching a stream with me. I guess you're helping with IT issues, so hopefully you got it resolved. It's been a long time since I've helped somebody fix a computer problem. I did a lot of computer stuff in school, and I've got my master's in IT. yeah, Windows issues. Thankfully, I've not had a lot of issues with my Windows PC. But I know that can definitely be an issue. A random update, and then all of a sudden something's not working the way it should. Okay, so I'm in Wild Zone 18. Okay, I think I can get back in from the top. Have you played any of this Pokémon Legends 78? There we go, back in here. What am I looking for in here? The Fennekin. What is that last one? That might be Noivern. I'm not even sure. Gotta find it though. Yes, no. That thing likes to run away. Oh, no. As you can see. Alright, you still haven't played it yet? It's pretty fun. I like the Legends games. I like the way they play. I know a lot of people don't like the graphics and things like that, but if you're just a fan of Pokemon, it's still good. Not a huge fan of turn-based, but playing Expedition 33 helped change your perspective on that. Trying to finish up Metroid. I'm going to start Metroid after I finish up Pokemon, so I'm looking forward to it. I've already got the game. And I've only played Metroid Prime 1. I didn't play 2 and 3, but I heard that 4 is kind of the start of a new story. So I'm looking forward to playing it. I know there's a lot of controversy about the game online, but I think it will still be good. I don't know what in the world this other Pokemon is in here. So I've seen Fennekin, but I don't. Just not sure what that other one's supposed to be. Maybe it's the little guy down here. We'll try to catch it and see. Need to use a different ball. Ah, I threw it the wrong one. Come on. Man. Can't believe that thing beat Garchomp. Alright, let's do Max Revive. Mega Evolve. Alright, got Salamence. So I think that other little guy must be the Pokemon I don't have. Look at that in the Pokedex and see. It's looking pretty good. Catching lots of things. Alright, so I need Starmie. This is the thing. Florges. That is not showing up where I need it to be in that last wild zone we're in. I thought I had Clefable already. Alakazam. These guys. Yeah, I think that's a good perspective to have. 78, just like, is the game good? And that's That's childhood, right? We grew up, we played games, and we didn't get all bent out of shape about, is this the best looking game you've ever played? Is it fun? Metroid's been good thus far. Okay, you can see maybe what some of the negative reviews were. Not a deal breaker. In my opinion, 2D Metroid is way better than 3D Metroid. Metroid Fusion, Super Metroid, Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is one of my favorite games on Switch. I love it. It was amazing. And whenever, I don't know if you played Metroid Dread, but there are these robots called Emmys. And you can only beat them in like certain situations. But if they attacked you and you could do a perfect parry, you could escape. And getting a perfect parry was super difficult. But whenever you got one, it was just like super hype. It was just amazing. I got pretty worked up every time I got one. I guess these are all going to be different Eevee evolutions here. I could just evolve a bunch of these. Slowking. I still haven't found a Dratini yet. No way. Does this Tynamo thing evolve into Electros? Maybe. Goomy and Sliggoo. I need one of the... Well, I need those. Glalie. I think Glalie and Frostless evolve in different ways from Snowrunt, if I'm not mistaken. I'm distracted. What am I even doing? I'm looking for the dragon. Yes, this. Okay, so I've already got one of these. And it doesn't look like it's going to be that Pokemon that I don't have. Oh, I don't have Okay, maybe I can get Zygarde later. Frogadier, and then I think Greninja. Yeah, so maybe it is Noivern. It's got kind of that same outline, maybe. What do you all think? Does that look like Noivern on the bottom there? I think it might be. Okay, yeah, you played Dread. Very good. Where am I hearing that Pokemon noise? Yeah, so right now, I can't do anything on the game except for this Infinite ZA Royale is like a main mission. Until I work through that, there are no other main missions for me to do. What's the... Okay, you wouldn't even know where to start with Pokémon Legends. So there's only been one before this, and that's Arceus, and that was pretty good. I don't even remember exactly when it came out. It's probably like within a year to 3 years. So maybe it was like a year or 2 or 3, but it's like one of those. They had Cyndaquil, which I loved because I had the last Pokemon game I played, like before I took a break from games, was Pokemon Crystal. And I played as Cyndaquil and got Typhlosion. Love Typhlosion. They had him as a starter in Arceus, but they changed his type, which I was a little upset about. They made him like it was either like ghost poison or psychic poison. I think it was ghost. And he just looked kind of weird. I'm like, just leave him as fire. But it's cool, and that's where like they first introduced like running around and being able to throw Pokeballs and like just have your battle like out and like move at the same time. I think this is a little different just in how it played. But when I got back into Pokemon, that was in like 2019. So I played Pokemon Sword, and then from there, I've tried to play most of them that have come out. So I played like the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. I played Shining Pearl, and then I think it was Arceus, and then Scarlet, and then this. So for the most part, I've been trying to keep up with them. And Scarlet was good. I beat it on Switch. I know it had like some bugs and some weird little quirks, but it wasn't as bad as Violet because I had both. My daughter played Violet, and hers had way more bugs than mine did, which is weird, but she would be playing sometimes, and then just like whole parts of the sentences wouldn't show up. I'm just like, what's going on here? But she still enjoyed it. But they play a lot better on Switch too, like just performance-wise and things like that. But it was cool because they were like in Scarlet and Violet, there are kind of 3 main story tracks, and you can just work through them all. And yeah, I just enjoyed it. I didn't play the DLC, but I'd like to play them at some point in time. I think so. I was doing a little research on Pokemon Legends EA yesterday because I was just thinking through like, okay, how many more missions are there, and like how long is it gonna take, kind of a thing. And I think the number I saw for the missions was 45, and I've done 40 and 41 on the last stream. But 39 is just one where I have to work through doing these battles. And I haven't looked to see how many battles there are. I thought maybe the game was going to make me redo all of the battles I had done before in like the same order. But so far they've been a little bit different. So like the first one was the same. It was like fighting Z. Like the rank Z player. And then after that, they've been different. So I'm hoping it's not 45 that I have to do, because that would be crazy. But yeah, I think there are 45 main missions. And I've done up to 41 as soon as I can get 39 wrapped up. But the issue with the game is it's like a day-night cycle. And you can't do Pokemon battles unless it's nighttime. And that's only for a set amount of time. So just kind of throughout the day, you just have to do stuff. Whether that's side quests or, you know, working through the wild zones to catch Pokemon you don't have. So right now I can't do any ZA battles because I don't have the challenger points to get a ticket. So I'll just do some side quests because that's a bit more entertaining than me trying to find the Pokemon I don't have, probably. Gradella. You know how some Pokemon's looks can be influenced by the region they live in, right? Well, in Alola, even the Pikachu we all know and love evolve into a different form of Raichu. Rather than me explaining the differences, why not try comparing the two yourself? And I know just how you should do it. Let's have a Pokemon battle between your Raichu and my Alolan Raichu. That's fine. I've got one. Once you're ready to test your Raichu against my Alolan Raichu, just come and let me know. Well, thankfully, I just caught a Raichu in Wild Zone 20. And it is pretty strong. I think it's level 65. Where's that at? There it is. 64. I'll switch him out with Ampharos. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, so she wants me to take every other Pokemon out of here and just have Raichu. Mega Evolved Pokemon can't be sent to a box. Okay, that is problematic. So I need to let the Mega Evolution state run out. I would love for them to add achievements. 78. I'm not always like, I need to get every achievement in a game. But it's cool when you're doing something and it just pops up and it's like, oh, you've done something in the game. I think that adds a level of just wanting to continue, doing stuff. So maybe it's just a psychology thing, but I like it. I think they should add it for sure. And as like the big three go, like Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo, I think Sony did it best with the trophies, because being able to get a platinum trophy or like a gold trophy is a lot cooler than a little box that's just like you got an achievement. So maybe Nintendo can do like medals or something. I don't know. I think that'd be fun. I wonder if she's gonna have more than one Raichu, because I only have one, so if she has a whole team, that might be a problem. I've not lost a single battle since I've been playing, with the exception of I have been knocked out doing Mega Evolution battle, but not like losing to a person. Okay, that didn't do anything. I should have looked at the moves before I just came in here. There we go. Oh, we're the same level too. Goodness. Got it. I think maybe the Alolan form can't use its true power without Alolan pancakes to fuel it. Alolan pancakes. Sounds good. What a spectacular victory. But don't go assuming we're done here yet. The committee to highlight Alolan Raichu and generate excitement has one last thing to offer. Let's trade your Raichu for my Alolan Raichu. What do you say? No, definitely not. That's too bad. Well, Charge will always be here waiting if you change your mind. If I've got a Raichu that is not my alpha one, we can trade ASAP. But I'm not giving you the one I currently have. Alright, we've got a Pikachu. I'll evolve one. I think to evolve Pikachu, or to Raichu, I just need to use a stone. So I can do that. I might have a Thunderstone. Where are the stones at? Okay. Yeah, I have a Thunderstone. Giving this lady a level 8 Raichu is kind of crazy. Oh, that's cool. So I'll say this: I do not like the Alolan look. I feel like most of the Alolan Pokemon I have seen, the only one I've really liked is the Vulpix. Now I'm not seeing all of them, but the Alolan Vulpix is like an ice Pokemon. Well then, I'm off on another journey. I'll travel over to Alola, befriend a bunch of Alolan Raichu, and spread their cuteness all around the world. That's what Charge is all about. Sounds good. Got some berries. Okay. Very good. Sweet. See? And I got a level 64. I gave her an 8. That's crazy. Alright, I will put this thing. Fluffy. Come on. Put those up. For alligator. Wait, hold on. That's not right. Yes. Wait. Yep. Alpha 63 Sylveon. Very cool. I don't remember where Garchomp was. Oh, okay. Weird. Got it. We'll try this one more time. See if we see any Noivern. You know what? Maybe I'm just not looking everywhere. I'm gonna try to get another colorful screw here. I may not be able to finish it. How did I do this last time? Yeah, I'm glad the last call didn't take that long. Didn't see this ladder here. 78, what are your games of choice? Do you like Xbox, Sony, Nintendo? Do you have a preference? How am I supposed to get that? Okay. There are two. Didn't make it. Okay, big pearl. Get some big money. All right, let's see if we can make this jump. Got it. Nice. No, that's awesome. 78. Yeah, I like all of the systems. Some of my favorite gaming was when I had the PS2 and the Xbox and the GameCube all at the same time. Just playing everything. It was a good time. I took a long break from gaming when I went to college, and I got back into gaming essentially in 2019 when I bought a Switch. I'd already bought a gaming PC, but I hadn't really been gaming on it. I was just using it for stuff. And then I started playing games on Steam, and I enjoyed that as well. But I think the Nintendo Switch is probably my favorite game system of all time. I don't think I had a Dreamcast. I think I had a Sega Genesis. But I do remember loving it, like playing Sonic. And I think it was like Street Fighter, stuff like that. My little sister wandered off after a Litwick. I've heard about Litwick. They're the Pokemon that suck out your life force. That's a problem. What if my sister has all her life force drained? What if she never comes back? Please, you've got to help me find my sister. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Okay. Probably got to follow it. That was a Litwick. Maybe if we follow it, we'll be able to find my sister. Yeah, before the PS2, Xbox, GameCube period in my life, we had the Nintendo handheld. So like my first ever handheld was the like see-through purple Game Boy Color, and then my mom got us a Super Nintendo, and I loved both of those and playing them. And then we got the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, and I mean the Game Boy Advance SP was awesome because it was the first one that could charge versus having to have batteries, and that was a game changer. But yeah, I enjoyed the new systems. I feel like for both Xbox and Sony, they just haven't had a lot of games. I mean, it depends on what games you like and like what you want to play. But just games are taking longer to make. So it just feels like they haven't released a lot. I haven't played Expedition 33 yet, though. And I know it's up for Game of the Year, and everyone thinks it's going to win. So I need to play it. I've seen somebody stream a little bit of it, and it looked amazing. I do like turn-based games, though. I played a game called Triangle Strategy. I played it on the Switch, but it's on PC, and it may be on PlayStation as well. But it's a really fun game. And like, I was playing it for hours and hours and hours, but I didn't have the volume on. And then I finally turned on the volume and realized it had voice acting. And it made the game so much better. Because I was like, man, there's so much reading in this game. I'm like, man, it's taking forever. And then no, the people talk. So I wouldn't have had to read it. And I like to read. I read a lot. But just in the game, I was like, man, I'm being a clown. Did it go in there? All right, let's see what this Litwick is doing with this guy's sister. I've been down in these sewer areas before on a main mission. Okay. Did you ever play Persona 5 Royal? That's supposed to be turn-based too, and I know people enjoyed that. I picked it up on Switch, but I've not played through it yet. I think I just found it on one of those deals. Or it was like half off or something. But one of the other gaming channels I watch, the guy loves JRPGs and talked about how good it was. So I wanted to pick it up and give it a shot. I think this is the sister. Found her pretty quick. Yeah, I've heard it was very long. I just finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3 like earlier in the year, and I played that game for like 250 hours. It was one of the games I put the most time in. It was just so long. Oh, so you came to find me. This seems creepy. My brother worries too much. Hee hee. Well, we're almost done here. Oh, it's the Litwick. I have not played the Lawnmower Man game. And I've not seen the movie. Yeah, Xenoblade is amazing. I don't know if you've ever heard of Player Essence, the YouTube channel. But he loves Xenoblade, and his channel is the reason why I even found out about it. And he's like so into it that Nintendo actually had him promote Xenoblade 3. Like he was in the video with the other creators that talked about the game. So he's all about it. If you ever wanted to hear anything about it, you could pop in his stream sometime and talk to him. But I really like the game, and I've played through all three of them. I've not played the DLC for the third game yet. I'm looking forward to it. But after I finished the third game, I was like, I need a break because it was emotional. Hey, are you okay? All right, so the brother's popping in here to ask me if I'm okay. It's a ton of Litwicks. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried you'd never wake up. My sister says she came here to help this Litwick. The poor little thing seemed really weak, so I was letting it absorb some of my life force. I heard somewhere that's what helps Litwick stay happy and healthy. You should leave that kind of thing to someone grown up like me. I have way more life force. Yeah, I guess. Thanks for coming to find me anyway. Bye-bye, I hope you feel better now, Litwick. That's a crazy thing for a kid to do. So I just take this thing to the Poke Center. Is it going to evolve? Jump scare. That's funny. I've not heard of Neon Inferno. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, before you jumped in here, 78, I was talking to Jimmy, and I was saying that over the weekend I was looking at the Nintendo Switch games that I've beaten, and I'm wanting to write out scripts and make videos for them. Because right now I've just got live stream content on my channel, but want to record some videos about games that I've actually played as well, to kind of give a review. And you've got a pretty decent sized channel, if I'm remembering correctly, from when I subscribed to you. And I think you've got a lot of videos. Sorry for getting so sharp with you. I just got so darn confused. Did you know you can set your map so it rotates based on which way you're facing? It's in the settings in the main menu. Some people might like that dizzying whirl, but I think I'm going back to a nice steady outlook. I did not know that you could change the way the map works. How you do that? She said in the settings. You change it to okay, let's try this. Okay, so if I turn. Okay, that might. I don't know, that might be helpful. Let's go in here and do some battling. Nope, Garbodor. Another one. Got it. Having to get 50,000 points for this it's wild. Because it takes forever to get points. Camerupt. Go for alligator. Yeah, you're playing a lot of games for sure. What's your favorite type of game, like genre? I think mine is RPG. But I definitely like action adventure games as well. I've still been replaying like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like that remake. That's the online game I typically play. RPGs, okay, yeah. Yeah, so we've got pretty similar tastes. I know this is a tough question, but do you have a favorite RPG? everything's a water Pokemon. Elder Scrolls is my top, followed by The Witcher. I have not played through the Witcher games. I love Elder Scrolls though. The first one I ever played was Morrowind on the original Xbox, and I loved it. I've actually never played through Oblivion. I played bits and pieces of it at a friend's house because he had it, but I love Skyrim as well. I've never played Fallout. Yes, I would love for Morrowind to get a remake. I'd play that without hesitation. I mean, I'm looking forward to whenever they get Elder Scrolls 6 out. I'll be playing that too. I like the freedom that Morrowind had. It's like you could make potions, and I made some where it's like I was jumping across the map, just like flying essentially. The first time I did it, I didn't have any like landing magic, so I jumped and then just like plummeted to the earth. So I had to put like a float. But no, it was awesome. And you can find some really like super cool armor on there. Ghost Recon Wildlands. I've never played that. I really liked the Ghost Recon games back in the day though. Like the Navy SEAL games and stuff. They were fun for sure. Oh man, is it daytime? I didn't get to do a lot of battling. 6? Oh, that's not bad. The only Fire Emblem game I have played is Engage, and I really enjoyed it. I actually have the collector's edition of Fire Emblem Engage in the back there. I need to pick up 3 houses for the Switch, and I've been looking for it, and it seems like it's a bit challenging to find. I think there's a website called VG Games that may have it. But other than that, I've not been able to find it. I want to get it like immediately, but I need to beat some other games to justify it. Yeah, the collector's edition is sweet. It comes with a steel case, which I think is blue, and then there's an art book that comes with it. So it's pretty nice. And the artwork is cool. I'm looking forward to the new one. I don't know if you saw the trailer for it. I think it's called like Weaver's Future or something like that. I'd have to look up the name. But the game looks really good. Hopefully we get a new Nintendo Direct in February or like around that time period. We can see some more stuff. I think next year for the Switch 2 is going to be very good. Hopefully we can get an announcement either for like the new 3D Mario or for a new Zelda. I'm looking forward to pretty much anything they're wanting to do. It's easier for me to play Nintendo games at this point in my life just because I have little kids. And for the most part, if I'm playing something, they can watch it versus, you know, if I'm playing some other kind of game that I'll have to play when they're in bed or something. But my kids will watch the streams and they enjoy, you know, seeing me play the games and talk through it. Oh, 16. I'll try coming back here, seeing if anything has shown up. I may need to come here at night. Like maybe that's the reason why I can't find these Pokemon. How many purple screws have I gotten? I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. We got 6 purple or colorful screws. Yeah, no, I hear you, Jimmy. My kids love watching me play games or play games with them. We played Mario Kart. And I picked up Kirby Air Riders. I'm slightly torn about the game. I've not played enough to really have like a serious opinion about it. One of my kids said they liked it better than Mario Kart. One of them said they definitely did not. But my daughter, she said it was weird because you don't really get to drive yourself. Because the game automatically like moves you forward and then you steer and then you try to use abilities and things like that. It feels like Smash Bros. And from what I've heard, Smash Bros. Got some of its design from the original Kirby Air Rider. Like the menus and that kind of thing. Oh, that was close. So I've got 7 colorful screws. I think I need to get to 10. So that's why I'm looking for some new ones. I may try to do some more side quests as well. What are you talking about getting, Jimmy? I may have missed it. Just the Switch 2 or something else? It's an ice bridge over there. A voodoo. Okay, there's purple. There's more purple. Alright, made that jump. Let's see if we can get on this thing. Nailed it. Yeah, we have 4 switches. My kids both have Switch lights, and then I have a Switch OLED, and then I have the Switch 2. There's a Talonflame. Fletchender. I guess 78, you've probably been seeing like Mag or Cold Eastwood talk about, or like maybe other game channels as well, talking about PC components and things like that going up in price. And thankfully I think at the beginning of the year, that's when I got my gaming PC, my new one, and I bought some RAM for it. So thankfully I got ahead of that. But I've got 80 gigs of RAM for my PC, so it runs pretty well. I'm wanting to do more PC gaming as well. At some point I'd like to get something like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally X, but it'll probably be a while. The Xbox ROG Ally X is $1,000. It's like, that's nuts. Best Buy had it, so I got to play it a little bit, but I just can't justify spending $1,000 on it. And plus I got laid off from my job in April, and I thankfully got a new one at the end of October. But there's just a bit of a difference in how much splurging money I have versus what I used to have. I need to figure out a way to get over there to that colorful screw. Let me see here. Maybe there's a holovator. There's one over here. We'll go to that. Okay. Yeah, 128. It's pretty good. Oh, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, dude, getting laid off was terrible. It really was. I'd been at my company almost 10 years. I never had a bad performance review. It's the first, like, adult job I had straight out of grad school. And, yeah, I was just working away. And my boss showed up at my desk and was just like, pack your things. We're going downstairs. And I was just like, am I getting fired? She's like, well, they'll talk to you downstairs. Like, okay. I got laid off. It was... The hardest part of it was just like, man, I've got to tell my wife. That was hard. But everything worked out. The Lord provides. I'm like lost. I'm trying to find this pen. Okay, I'm not even going the right way. All right, here we go. How do I get in there? I think there's like stairs or something. Okay, maybe I'll get around the corner here. Yeah, I wouldn't wish, you know, somebody losing their job, even on like an enemy, right? It's just like, it's not cool. And thankfully, I don't think I have any enemies currently. Trying to be at peace with everyone, you know. That might be 16 years. Yeah, I thought the same thing, that I would retire where I was. Man, I'm glad the job you have now is way better. That's awesome. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think for me, it's just like God knew that I wasn't going to leave that job unless he made me. So I think he just wanted me to do something else. And my new job is great. It's super chill compared to my last job. Oh, there's a Holovator. What am I doing? And I was over here earlier. Alright, got it. Wait, where? Oh, okay, it's on the inside. No. So close. Got it. Sometimes it's a bit challenging controlling this phone. But yeah, I never thought I'd end up, trying to do videos and things on YouTube. I was pretty nervous about starting it, but I just thought, let's give it a shot. If it's bad, it's bad, and that's okay. But I've been having a good time. How many of these do I have? I think I've got 8 maybe. Oh, I have 10. Cool. So I need to check the map. Hold up. I'm seeing the mini map change when I'm moving around, but I think when I went into the map itself just now, I think that was different too. And that kind of weirded me out. I'm gonna turn it back to fixed. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it does change it a little bit. Oh no, I need to be outside. I always do that. So I need to talk to this guy. Are you kidding me? I can't get this. All right. All right, we can increase our experience from Pokemon battles. Increase the money. I may need to increase that one. Increase Mega Crystals. reduce the damage from battling. That's not a bad one to have either. Could do money and blackout. I think I'll do that, yeah. I would say give it a shot, 78, because I don't know that I'm good at keeping a conversation with the audience. I mean, if you and Jimmy weren't in here, there would be no audience. So I just started talking to myself on stream and, you know, just kind of talking through what am I doing. And as I've done it, I've gotten more comfortable, because being on camera initially was, I was very robotic. But yeah, I think you just improve over time. But I'm sure you do great. And plus, you know, you could probably jump in on a stream or something with Mag. He's always super helpful. I just told him I was thinking about doing it, and he was like, "Yeah, let's hop on a call. I'll look at your stuff. I'll help you out." So he gave me some feedback. That was helpful. Yeah, I appreciate that, 78. Thank you. Yeah, with you and like Ion Storm and I think one other person gave me a subscription, or like subscribed to the channel. May have been Brandon, but that was super helpful. I need to try to market it more, like make posts on Twitter or something like that. Well, I think that's probably good for today, because it's getting quite late where I'm at, and I need to get some sleep and be ready for work tomorrow. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And if you followed me, then hopefully I can follow you back. So I'll check to see. I'm assuming your X account would be the same as your YouTube. But I could check my followers and then find you that way. That should be good. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out with me and, you know, just chatting. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and we'll pick back up here next time. Just trying to work through getting the last of the Pokemon that I need, working through the Infinite ZA Royale. Hopefully that's not a bunch of battles, but we'll see how it goes. And then from there, we will move on to Metroid Prime 4. Up until 5 a.m. Whew. Awesome. Yeah, well, I hope the rest of your work shift goes well, and it's not too hard on you with the technical calls. But yeah, I appreciate you hopping in, and hopefully I see you in the next stream. And Jamie, I appreciate you being in here as well. So I hope both of you have a great evening.